Hey guys, it's Austin. Back another video for you. Today we're gonna see what's going on in Los Angeles, I guess.
Painted the walls. Had to stop people from tagging on them, but you know, something's better than nothing. It's one thing I like to think. One of my favorite things about this bike, it just pops right up in eco mode. Kind of crazy actually, how good it feels. So today is my first day.
What the?
All right, we're gonna move. If you have not kept up with the news, lots of people are getting shot over honking in LA lately. That is not.
Wow.
That is a real statement that I just said. Yeah, that's real. That is a thing that's really happening. People are getting shot over honking. As crazy as that sounds, I do think it sounds crazy. I agree, but it is happening. It's kind of always been like an unspoken rule that you don't honk in LA unless you're really like ready to get out of the car and fight.
That should be like a bigger city.
That probably sounds insane to a lot of people, and it is insane. I do personally think that it's crazy. Let's go ahead and pull this bike. This is our first time riding it, and this is my bike, so I don't have to go easy on it whatsoever. We're not in the field with the loaner. This is mine, so I can.
It's crazy to see like what's going on in bigger cities, like bigger hoods and stuff like that, like the craziness going on.
Break it if I want. Now, I'm not trying to, but you know, if that happens, well, I won't feel bad at all. You know, I won't feel even slightly bad about breaking any part of this bike. If that happens today, not necessarily expecting it to, but you know, you never know what could happen. So we've been doing a lot of live streams on both on Twitch and here on YouTube. If you've seen either one, let me know in the comments. Twitch is linked down in the description. I go live there on this bike and ride around and just kind of chill. If that's something that floats your boat, if you want to see more content. But that's kind of been what I've been doing the last few days. Today we are strictly riding the bike with the GoPro and just seeing what it's capable of out here in the streets. And it seems pretty capable. That's one way I will describe this bike.
Los Angeles is a lot bigger than where I live. It's not even like compared to where I live. Where I live is like very, very, very small.
Is that a cop? Yes, it is. Don't mind me. Yeah, capable is definitely the way I would describe this here bike. In sport mode, the shove it delivers you is pretty satisfying. I think that's one way I could put it. It is satisfying when you're just like, when you're in a roll going like 5 miles an hour, let's go down to like 5 miles an hour, and then you punch it. The front end picks right up. Look at that. Power wheelie, no matter what. I'm a big boy too, so if you're a lightweight cat, if you're under 200 pounds, like this bike could just fly away from you if you just if you pin it in sport mode. That is a real possibility. I get.
That'll make some great videos though, Black Death, for real. People need to know what's going on.
My thoughts on this bike and a couple other videos, but I will continue to do it, you know, tell you guys what I think about it as we continue on this bike. It is truly it's something, you know. It's a really interesting bike, I'll put it that way. It's really good, you know. It's definitely good. I was not sure what to expect when I first rode it, you know, but it is satisfyingly good is one way.
Yeah, this dude's on a electric bike, like he zooms through the hood. Be real. He does that so he can get in and out quick. He's went through Skid Row and shit like that and almost got robbed.
I'll put it. There's a lot of things that, you know, it's kind of like small details that they paid attention to when they were putting this thing together. But then again, it should be, because the bike is expensive. It's like 5,000 bucks. Oh, we got a big body coming up. Oh, I don't blame you. He did not look happy to be here. I don't think anyone's really happy to be in downtown. I don't even like coming out here that much. It's just, it's a fun place to ride. And kind of have freedom while you're doing it. So that's mainly why I come out here and ride. Downtown is...
Yeah, he does that when he goes through alleys. He has to get in there, get out fast. Because in LA, if you get trapped in an alley, that's no good. You can be shot at, killed, whatever.
Is increasingly become a complete shithole though, man. There's a big story going around in the news right now. This guy, so a thing that happens in LA a lot is catalytic converter theft. One thing I'm also noticing, I got to turn the region down a little bit.
That happens everywhere.
This thing is dragging me to a stop. Kind of weird. Catalytic converter theft. It's where you, you know, underneath like Priuses, mainly Toyota hybrids is what I hear it happening with. Leave a comment down below if this happens where you live too. They get underneath the car. I think it's only hybrids. Those are the cars that the catalytic converter theft seems to be reported on the most, at least. That's a nice color on that. So a crew of dudes, usually 2 or 3, sometimes 1 if he's really efficient, will get underneath the car and like basically disassemble this part that's worth between like $600 to $800. I'm not sure if that's accurate either, but it's like relatively valuable, you know, for a thief. That's like that's a nice chunk of change. So if they're willing to do the time to.
A lot of junkyards won't take Cadillac converters now, though. Around here, at least, they won't, because they know the drill. They know it's been stolen.
Commit that crime right there. Something's rattling and it's making me a little uncomfortable. I've had a rattling issue with this bike pretty much since day one, and today's no different.
Yeah, this bike is badass.
Something's rattling on this thing. I don't exactly know what it is. I know everything's tight. Front end is tight. I don't know. Hey man, how you doing? It's kind of scary how fast this goes. You really want everything to be dialed, but if anything goes wrong, it's user error because I am the one who put this thing together. Yeah, so as I was saying with that story, basically what had happened was, oh look, we got a Lambo. Why not? Okay, check this out. This is LA in a nutshell. Lamborghini Aventador, $1 million car. Driving past this right here.
You probably see those everywhere.
Welcome to LA, folks. Hey man. That's what's going on out here. In case you didn't know. Hey, look, they got a they got a parking. People run this so much that they put something so that you physically look. I just got look. I'm getting flashed by the camera. The speed camera's getting me.
What the?
Everybody wait for the cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, people run that so much they put in a parking block so you can't just jam through it.
That's
hey
funny.
Man, respect. Let's take a cruise to the graffiti alley. It's taking me an hour to say this story.
We definitely don't have those here.
Anyway, so this guy was trying to stop him from doing it to his car, right down the street from where we just passed, off of Hope and Olympic, I think. I don't know if that's the exact cross street, but you can look this story up. It's a huge news thing right now. And the second he came out there, they just shot him immediately. They just shot him dead for trying to intervene in the theft of the catalytic converter of this guy's car. So something that probably easily could have been handled by insurance. Something that would have been like a $600 to $800 fix, and it turns out the guy was like a celebrity or something. He worked on a TV show called General Hospital, I think. I'm super unfamiliar with all this. I don't watch TV. I've heard of that show, but I've never seen it.
That's crazy.
So, what's up, brother? I don't know. Anyways, point is that man is now dead for trying to stop catalytic converter theft right here in downtown. And the other thing is, he lived in this park called South Park, which is not the TV show, but also the same name. It's the nicest part of downtown that you could theoretically live in. It's supposed to be like the bougie area, so-called. And you know, in LA, man,
expensive as
that's
hell.
just a signal for like, that criminals know that there's more money there. That's the only benefit to living in a nicer part is that, you know, unless you go all the way to the top of Beverly Hills, there's a little bit more protection there. But other than that, man, I mean, look at what's going on around here. We're right next to South Park. We're like 5 minutes away or less from it, you know? They're cooking something and it's not food, all right? That's what's going on right there. It may look like they're grilling, but it was not any food being made right there. That's downtown. And the other thing is, he lived in this park called South Park, which is not the TV show, but also the same name. It's the nicest part of downtown that you could theoretically live in. It's supposed to be like the bougie area, so-called. And you know, in LA, man, that's just a signal for that criminals know that there's more money there. That's the only benefit to living in a nicer part is that, you know, unless you go all the way to the top of Beverly Hills, there's a little bit more protection there. But other than that, man, I mean, look at what's going on around here. We're right next to South Park. We're like 5 minutes away or less from it, you know?
Oh, I see them.
They're cooking something and it's not food, all right? That's
funny.
That's what's going on right there. It may look like they're grilling, but it was not any food being made right there.
Wow.
That's something right there. Oh, look at this art right here. This is sick. Yeah, we're over here on the outskirts. Anyone know what game this is from? If you know, plus 10 points. Leave it in the comments. I'm not going to say it. I know. But, yeah, that was one of my favorite games as a kid. Yeah, this is what I call the outskirts, but...
Ratchet and Clank, I think.
We got right here. What you looking for, folks? They might have it right here. Keep an eye out for dogs. Got some e-bikes.
All right, all
A
stolen.
little bit of everything. Got a brand new generator. Love that. Hey man, get it how you live, right? That's becoming the LA slogan. We are right here on Washington and Grand Avenue. I've been recently watching a bunch of footage of the LA riots, and it's crazy to see how much they were tearing this place up, man. They're getting up in every single store right here, all up and down this street right here, which is Washington. They were just running amok up here.
Oh, that was
they were
crazy.
going ham.
Three-wheel
Oh,
bike.
fun fact, I went to court here not too long ago for a ticket I got on my Sur-Ron, as a matter of fact. Fun. Good times. Long story short, the cop didn't show up. Ticket dismissed. Folks, if you have the chance, always go to court for your tickets. It's worth the time. Anyways, I told that whole story just to say that downtown LA really sucks, right? Okay, it's really, it may look glamorous or better, but it's still really bad. You know, that's how I would describe it. It still really sucks in downtown LA, and I don't see that changing at all anytime soon, really. It's gonna keep sucking for a while. It's gonna keep sucking till it's dry, you know? Hello. Anyways, we get back there, that would be fun. It'd be a fun route for today. We're back on our regular agenda, folks, of just having nothing to do and aimlessly getting out and riding, which is actually my most favorite thing to do, easily. So, I'm happy to be back doing it. I took a nice little break, if you guys noticed, after the last giveaway, because I felt the hustle, man. It started to catch up to me, so I was like, you know what? Let me take a couple days off. We're gonna come back strong and then really go ham. Big Raven, he's eating good right there.
What the?
I'm a killer migraine right now. What's going on? My head is like kind of pounding. The regen is super strong today. I don't know what I changed on the bike to make the regen feel so much stronger, but it is like, it's dragging me back. I haven't even taken a single second to dig through this bike and figure out what all the settings and whatnot do. And we just had a new crack. Nice. All right, so got a couple choices right here. Let's go on down to South Central, shall we?
South Central.
Or maybe the UFC. I think we'll just call it right there. This bike goes a little faster, so I gotta check. I don't know if you guys can hear me with this GoPro. I may actually have to get a new audio setup. The Sur-Ron tops out, it's still pretty close to this bike actually. You know what I noticed? The Sur-Ron is not that much slower than this bike. This bike just has way more torque. Like, it's enough torque to easily pull up and wheelie, but the thing is, the Sur-Ron is almost as quick. My Sur-Ron tops out at, I want to say 44 miles an hour. The fastest I've got this bike is 50, so it's really not that much quicker when I actually...
See, we don't even have this right here at all. It's straight highway, that's it.
Like, you know, thought about it. I was like, huh, it feels way faster. It gets to 50 way quicker. It gets you to 50 like immediately, which is honestly what I really like about the bike though. I don't need to go really fast, but it's nice to just go from like 0 to 30 as fast as possible. That looks comfortable. I don't even think that bike is on. She just posted up on it. Hey man, a seat is a seat, wherever you find it, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's fun how the bike just pulls up in just about any situation. Here's one thing you can't do on a Sur-Ron. It's pop it up at speed, you know, so that's fun. It's super windy right now, man. The wind is dragging me back. So yeah, definitely more opportunities to get yourself in trouble on this bike for sure. That's
just like there, the weather is probably nice as hell. Like here, it's cold, rainy, all that shit right now.
That is a true statement, but overall, we got the freeway. Hello.
Damn.
Look at that traffic. They're just straight up stopped. Hey man, LA in a nutshell. Even on Sunday, and tomorrow's a holiday. Go figure. So yeah, your mileage may vary. If you're a really skinny guy, you may go faster on this bike. I mean, you definitely will. But I top out at around 50. Around 50, I mean, I'm just like, I'm good at that speed anyway. I don't really want to go like faster than 50 on the roads, like on streets. You don't really need to. I mean, unless you're really trying to get on the highway, like why do you, I don't know.
Or get out of somewhere.
But yeah, I thought I'd point that out. The Sur-Ron is not really that much slower than this bike, at least for me, especially bone stock. Obviously, if you start upgrading the Sur-Ron, you can make it like go as fast as you want, technically. Might the thing blow up? Yes. It is always possible for it to blow up, but I don't know. That's actually a lot of fun. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. Dang, look at what's going on here, dude. It looks like a fire recently happened. Bob it.
Nice bike. Huh?
Dude, he was smashing. Look at this. This looks like a recent
Made
fire.
somebody's car
One
alarm
of
go
those
off.
tricycle things coming up. Streets of LA. I think you're supposed to wear a helmet when you drive that, aren't you? Look at this. This is recently on fire. This must have happened, like, judging by the smell,
Damn.
I want to say the other day. LA's burning, folks. What's new? Crazy. This looks like it was a pretty big fire, too. Hey, did you see what caused this fire right here? No? Okay. Surely it had nothing to do with the fire. I don't expect that whatsoever. Anyways, shall we continue? Yeah, it's pretty interesting watching. I watched the other day a 2-hour video of like a recap. Some dude filmed the news on VHS tape back when the LA riots were happening, and then he uploaded it to YouTube in the exact order the news came out. Super fascinating video, really long. Maybe something I'll watch on a live stream soon, but these are a lot of the streets are affected by those areas, and you know, it really puts it in perspective when you see how much damage was caused in some of the videos from back then. It starts to make sense as to why a lot of the places never recovered. Like they really messed stuff up down there, you know. They were just setting everything on fire, basically. If you are unaware, there was a series of riots in 1992 in LA. Google it if you don't know. LA 92 riots. This guy's walking in the middle of the street. It's a little sus. Phone's hanging, man. You gotta pick that up.
Right.
You got the bird below LA.
Uh-oh,
What's
chopper.
going on? I bet we can get there in no time. It looks like it's on this street too. I can't tell if he's really doing a circle pattern for any particular reason. Looks like he's actually coming this way. Imagine he starts circling over me right now. That wouldn't be good.
Go over
Those
there.
LAPD cameras are so crazy, bro. You can probably zoom in on my face from all the way up there. This is that graffiti area. Some of y'all probably missed it because it was the end of like an hour-long video. So if you didn't, if you're not a keen watcher, you may not have seen it. I love this one right here. It's got the Juggernaut, got the Hulk over there, cartoon status.
That is
Pretty
dope.
sick. Anytime I see that green dude, I think of MF Doom. What's his actual name? Yep. Outskirts. We're right next to downtown, but yeah, this is like the forgotten area of downtown, really. It's like, yeah, you don't come here for any reason, really, unless you have a business out here. There's actually some apartments out here, which is crazy. They're Section 8. So, you know, the rent's probably like a couple $100, but
Get what you pay for.
big healthy dog. Hey, man. Yeah, we're gonna get into full-on exploring mode in the next few weeks. Right now, we're just I'm still getting a feel for this bike, honestly. It's a wild child, man. It really is so fast. It's easily fast enough to get you in like a lot of trouble, but it's also just a lot of fun. And we're gonna check out this alley, which looked kind of crazy. Wait, what's going on down here? Oh, they're like shooting a video. Yeah, they're like tagging or shooting a video or something. Maybe we won't disturb that alley. Yeah, there's a lot of sick graffiti there, but you know, maybe we won't. You know, just, yeah, not really. You guys know I've been chilling on the alleys lately with the pink hydrant. That's a thing over here too. There's like one artist that does that. He specifically goes around and paints the hydrants pink.
That will get you in trouble.
I don't really know what his artist name is or anything, but there's just a ton of art right here, honestly. Like, look what's going on here. Yeah, this is sick. We're still south of Washington, so still like the outskirts of downtown-ish, but I mean, the main thing you see here is tons of cool art, so if that's something you're into, come over here by Washington. This is the Blue Line train, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the Blue Line. Oh, this one runs down to Long Beach, California, my hometown. Look at this strip right here. Fun fact, I came here before to get blank shirts.
Covered.
That actual security? I don't even think anyone's in that. Can't tell. I came here to get blank shirts, and when the 2020 riots went down, all these places kind of, I don't know if they're out of business, but a lot of them just shut down. Looks like that one's still open.
Somebody took over
This is
that.
the first place I ever came to get my merch done. And now they just don't seem to exist. Look at that. Is there an alley right here? I don't even remember this being a thing. Holy. Now this is, that's a sketchy one. Let's creep it, folks.
Is that a dog?
I like how we turned down the other one, but we're going down this one, which we can't even turn around if we need to.
Yeah, that's sketchy.
Oh, we can't even get all the way through. This is going to be our halfway point then. Good thing if you need to get through alley quick, this is a great bike to do that. For that specific purpose, it definitely excels. Getting from one end to an alley of the other, yeah, it's pretty good at that. More lovely art out here. Look at that Homer choking, choking Bart. Crazy. This is the art alley, so we're gonna take a slide through here real quick. All types of cool stuff. Tons of different art styles clashing with each other. Love it. Yeah, everywhere you look, there's a little bit of art to be seen. Ooh, I didn't even notice that speed bump. That thing's incognito.
Damn.
We're just shoving around out here. Alrighty, so now we got to get around this block of land. There's a couple ways to do it, but we're gonna go towards South Central. Beautiful day out here in LA too. Palm trees, about 70 degrees. Art everywhere you look. That is one thing about this place. This is a beautiful disaster. You know, it is absolute chaos, but it sure looks good at the right angle, you know, with the right lighting. A little bit of busted glass right there. Someone getting their car broken into.
Damn.
Nothing new. Out here in the City of Angels, we're going to cut this left up a Wall Street. Not Wall Street from New York, but the LA version. Yeah, this is how it looks in LA. Not quite as financially savvy, you could say. Go ahead and tear it up. We're going to start cutting this way down the 10 freeway going eastbound. A little community under here.
What the hell? Campers and
Those
shit.
are all over the place under the freeway. I want to say that one in particular is the one that recently caught on fire. I don't actually know if that's the one, but easily could be. This road's a little funky because it's oh no, it is a two-way road. I always thought this was a one-way. Damn, what's going on down here? Bro, these underpasses are crazy because it's like there's absolutely no parking lots down here, so you see stuff like this.
What the?
Looking for the dog, you know, this is where the pit bull just comes out at you and catches the jump on you. Gotta be ready to do this. You think we're getting away from the pit bull? Leave it in the comments, yes or no. Look at all the broken glass. Look how many people's cars are getting broken into right here. 1, 2, both on both sides. Crazy. Yep, so don't park here if you ain't a local. So this guy has a bike on the back. He's gotta be in there. If you guys didn't see, he was peeking at me through his rear view. He's like, who's this pulling up on me? We're going so fast I had a bug splatter on my eyeglasses. Interesting.
That's funny.
Alright, let's double back. We're really trying to go any further into South Central. We keep going south right there. We're going to South Central, basically. Historic South Central, that is. It's pretty interesting under here, though. Looks like, oh, there's the dog.
Nope,
Okay.
no.
He looked chilled up, thankfully. Oh my god. Yeah, we're going to have to hit it with the good old Lysol after this run. Look at this alley.
Jesus.
Holy shit. It's filthy. Oh, you're catching a bunch of shit if you go through there, buddy. Oh my god. I don't even want to breathe this air right here. That's crazy. Hold on, wait. You guys are going to trip out of this. I need to get a slightly better look at this.
Might get a flat tire.
Like, that's just crazy. Look at this right here. There's a mannequin in there.
What?
Why is that? It tripped me out. It looks pretty real.
That's
you guys see
weird.
that? I'm going to try and punch in, but straight up got a mannequin in the driver's seat. I'm just swinging my legs crazy. One of the best wheeliers I know is this cat Jake 100. He rides mountain bikes, and he always wheelies with his feet off. I kind of get that. Like, I feel like I'd wheelie this bike easier if I would just have both my feet hanging down. I don't exactly know why, but he's onto something. Folks, these are the outskirts of LA, all right? This is like we're really in no man's land when we're down here. So, you know, don't try this at home. Anywhere you see me ride ever. Don't do this alone either. Why do I do this alone? Well, you know, I've been coming out here for quite a while. I kind of know my way around pretty well, but anything can happen, even to me. You know, no one's safe in the mean streets of LA. I mean, look, this guy got killed in cold blood outside of his own house, right down the street from where we are, for trying to defend his property. So that just is a sign of what it's like out here. There's no, it's very lawless. You know, those guys got away, by the way. They just dipped. They shot homie and they bounced. That's, yeah. That's kind of the current state of LA. Who knows, like, what happened when the LAPD showed up? But look, this car looks straight up abandoned. They just left the door open. They said,
what
screw
the
it.
hell?
Abandoned. Was it abandoned? Wow. Maybe the owners are in here watching me with a loaded weapon pointed at me.
Probably.
You never know that either. We want to go this way, but we really just can't. I mean, we kind of can't after this car. See, that car's trippy. Oh, there's the door open. That's sketch. Yeah, I think we can make some moves.
Oh yeah, somebody was in there.
Damn. Oh damn, someone's got some cars. Those are sick. This is sketch because we can't ride on the sidewalk, so we have to ride like along this RV row and just pray we're seeing. Let's go ahead and turn our headlight on. Something's better than nothing. Is what I always like to think. But look at what's going on out here, man.
These fuck is there so much trash?
Filling up some water with the hydrant. Yep. Edge of society, folks. That's what I like to call these areas. It's funny how many there are. It's not funny, but there's a ton of them right here next to downtown LA. There's lots of these edge of society type areas. It's just people trying to survive on the fringe.
What the hell?
Look at that, man. It's just a
What
big
is that?
pile of trash. Crazy. This ended up being like a city tour. I kind of just wanted to get a test of the bike, but we're seeing all types of shit.
Man, you gotta take care of your city. Take care of the city for real. That means a lot.
Something's going on right here. I don't know. We're just going to keep it moving. Shout out Savage Boxing. Look, no one wants to stop here. Nobody wants to stop out here, man. You're not supposed to stop out here, really. The stop signs are like a recommendation. Don't get me wrong. It is a law to stop the stop signs, but if there's anywhere where you don't really want to do it, it's really out here. It's really out here. Yeah, we're not even in Skid Row. We're like on the outskirts, the borders, however you want to put it, but we're not there. If there's a place, we are not there. Still lots to see. We got a ramp right there. We do have to hop off of that.
I wonder if we'll go to Skid Row.
Look, someone else got this broken into right here. Crazy. We can't hop off of that. It's not perfect, but look at the job done. This is for all y'all who keep harassing me to jump off of something.
Surprised
This
the
bike's
dude
got
didn't
some
come out
edge
and
to it,
yell
but
at
it
him.
still jumps. Still jumps pretty well, can't lie. What's going on right here? Dude, it's packed. It's actually a packed area. It's like something... Oh, it's like an art event or something. I don't know. A bunch of hipsters.
What is going on
I
there?
wonder if half these people know what part of town they're in, you know? I think that often when I see events going on out here, like, you know, this is right here, but you know, if you stay on your P's and Q's, you'll mostly be good in LA, but there's always those group of opportunists who are hunting for locals, or hunting for non-locals so they can prey on them.
What the hell was that?
A lot of situations you get into so quick with this bike, you don't even realize all the details of what's happening. Like that guy sitting there, I didn't even notice the last second. Also, I smell something burning. Let's see if we can, okay, no, we're just gonna keep on going, don't mind me. This area that I'm in, famously known for multiple 187s occurring out here. At pretty much all times of day. Damn, what's going on through here, bro? Oh, this is sketch. Look, this was just on fire. It
I
smells
went and parked
burnt,
my
bro.
car there.
What the f? Oh my god. Damn. That guy's chilling.
That must have been what he smelled.
Holy. Did anyone hear that noise? What is that? What is that damn noise? Huh? About 55. Yeah. You sure could. Hey, you have a good one. Yeah, he ain't wrong. You could take it on the freeway. Dude, look at this while we're going this way, bro. This is like a movie scene. I want to get another shot of this from the other way. Hey, how are you? Look at this, bro. I don't know if there's someone in here. Just holy, dude. This whole scene is wild right here.
Would not have my car there.
I mean, no lie. This is a part of town where you could get shot just for being here. I'd say it's worse around this specific couple of blocks than almost anywhere else in LA. What's going on right here? Is this a football event? Was it a football event? Soccer? Football? Cool. Okay.
Didn't speak English.
Okay, yeah. I think he was like extremely faded. He's barely able to respond to my actions being there right next to him. Oh man, the things you see in LA, folks. You gotta get back in one piece. Wait, this is not it. Is this an alley? I'm just kind of cruising. Yeah, it is. Okay, it looks kind of weird. Let's go. Did we get through this? Dude, we've hit some new alleys today. This bike has brought us to some new places. That's cool. A lot of abandoned cars we're seeing today too. Like a lot.
Shit.
Like a lot. I gotta hit this route again on live stream. That would be fun. Go ahead and pin it. I love these Tacomas. I like the older gen. That's an older one, right? They just came out with a new one. I'm not too crazy about the new Tacomas. Let me know in the comments if you've seen them, if you like them. I'm not in love with them, but I just love Toyotas in general, so I love anything that just works. Oh, here's this from the other side.
He had his white car stolen out of his neighborhood, and they never did find out who did it. But somebody was watching him for sure.
Cool. That's a big event. Oh yeah, Zeus. Very cool. That looks like my tattoo. Love it. It is a blistering hot Friday afternoon out here in Los Angeles, California. Summer is officially here, to say the least. We're going on an extremely long journey today, so fasten up. Make sure you guys stay tuned to the very end. Don't know what you might miss if you don't stick around. We're going to be out for a while. We got plenty of sunlight. It's a beautiful day. We are out here on the Lightbee once again. We had to give it some love. We got some brand new tires on it. These are really beefy compared to the tires that come with the stock bike. But we're going to be going on such a long tour today that by the end of the day, I will have a definitive decision on whether I like these or not. So stay tuned. Let's see how it goes. It is a very hot day, man. It's like, it was 90 something up at my house. Down here, it's not quite that hot. But
What
it's
the hell?
definitely
He said it was like 90 something. It's like fucking 5 degrees here.
warm. It's toasty. I think that might be an understatement. Oh, we got the bus. Oh well. Let's go ahead and slide our way around here. We're starting off kind of on the edge of downtown. We're going to be doing such a huge route. At least I have planned. We'll see how much we actually get to it. So I have two thoughts about these tires. One is that they're not the right tires for city use. Yeah, you got that correct. If you're looking at these and you're like, why did he get those big chunky dirt tires to ride in the city mainly? I really don't do that much actual off-road. You know, I don't know. I just wanted them and they look cool. And they do look cool. I'll give them that. That is a for sure. One thing that was driving me crazy about owning these the last couple days is that they made my entire place smell like rubber so bad. I've never had a bike or a fresh pair of tires do that. This one has like, it was like a pungent rubber smell, dude. It was actually brutal. Like I had to put the bike outside, and that's something I never do. You know, that's like an absolute last resort is leave my bike outside. Of course I leave the battery and the keys inside.
What?
But in order to leave the bike outside, that takes a certain amount of like, all right, you gotta go. It's like putting your pet outside. You don't ever want to do it, but sometimes you have to. You know? So that's another goal for today is break in. Look at him coming in hot. Bam! Would have smacked me. Always gotta have your third eye open, folks. Hello. So immediate thoughts about these tires. They're just going over stuff. so that's nice. Oh, oh,
Damn.
okay. Yeah, no, that was fun. It's a little bit more of a trialsy vibe. I guess you could say bobbing on that scooter, that's right. Definitely a little more trials vibe. The bike feels definitely slightly more planted down on the ground due to the extra weight these things offer. It's a bit more difficult to pick the bike up in a wheelie, but I really am, I'm truly cutting back on the wheelies, man. YouTube has made it very clear, to me in particular, they do not want to see me wheeling. I went years without doing a single wheelie. Like I've recently just learned them, so I've been wanting to do them a lot, but we are going to be cutting back on those. Fortunately or unfortunately, I know there's like an equal portion of people who like seeing them as people who don't like seeing them, so hopefully you find yourself somewhere in the middle, in between. But anyways, here we are in downtown. We're going to be exploring for a hot second. We already have a traffic jam, which is, you know, interesting. Why is there a traffic jam right here? It's actually kind of odd. It's like there's a LAPD right here trying to get around it. So am I. However, I'm going to use the
They
sidewalk.
can easily get around that.
Don't mind me one bit. So one video I made on my second channel that kind of got a lot of traction is talking about the e-bike ban that's going on in the South Bay. Now, if you're not from LA, the South Bay is kind of like, it's definitely one of the wealthiest areas of all of Los Angeles. It's this area around Hermosa Beach, a little bit of Torrance, Manhattan Beach, that kind of general area. So if you go ahead and Google it, you'll see that it's a beautiful part of town. But they recently decided that they're, look at what's going on.
What the hell, all that trash.
Sounds spooky, but like, damn. I feel like this wasn't this bad last time we came down here. That's kind of crazy. We're gonna hug the 10 freeway for a bit and see what's going on this side of town. But anyways, so yeah, they banned e-bikes. It seemed like it was kind of like a very universal ban. They banned them completely. They said e-bikes of all kinds on the, I think it's called the Strand or something like that. It's basically this long bike path that stretches out down the beach, going from like basically Malibu all the way to the end of town in South Bay. It goes all the way to like Palos Verdes basically, so it's a pretty long stretch of road. Stark contrast to what we're seeing out here in LA. Hold on, we gotta check out this road. Holy, look what's going on down here. I do have a lot of confidence in these tires though. I feel like if there's any tire that won't give me a flat, it's gonna be these right here. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I think my rear tire is not perfectly aligned because I started leaning straight to the left right there. And that's the same thing that happened to me when I was kind of testing it outside of my house. So we may have to realign the tires. We kind of wanted to keep going the other way. I just wanted to say hello to that gentleman right there. Looked like he was checking out the Sur-Ron. But so yeah, so they banned e-bikes out there, not just e-motos, which is kind of like what they, so there was like a KTLA story, right? And originally they said, all right, now you have it going. Originally they said it was an e-bike ban, but it was clear that it was e-motos when they were like showing the story, right? Like every clip was like, the main thing of the main part of the clip was this kid, like, is something on fire right here? There's something that's burning. Did someone just burn rubber and we just missed it? That's kind of what it looks like. You guys see the smoke? I think someone just burned rubber, or maybe that's brake smoke. Dude, it's so hot, it could be like anything. Well, anyways, there was a kid with a Stark Varg, you know, the most expensive electric dirt bike you can buy right now, and I think the best as well. It's like super powerful. He did this rolling burnout, like a standing rolling burnout through this mural. I've been there before. It's actually like kind of like a nice mural. And that was enough to get the attention of the city, and they didn't like that. Suffice to say. Yeah, so I had like an emergency meeting right after the clip started going viral. From what I saw, it seemed like that was the timing. The clip started doing its rounds on social media. I saw it on Instagram first, then I saw it on the news. So I was like, okay, they're probably not going to be happy about that. Like if I had to guess, right? Hey, how you doing? So sure enough, they weren't. They had an emergency meeting to create an ordinance to ban e-bikes, which is the ban I just told you guys about on that Strand. And I think they wanted to do like a citywide one, like a citywide ban. But the thing is, the first thought that I had is like, there's tons of adults, even elderly people, in those areas that kind of ride e-bikes, right? Like they just don't, they're not limited to Sur-Rons and electric motos similar to this, Talarias, overpowered Super 73s, you have it, whatever. I think that's kind of what they were targeting, but they ended up banning all e-bikes from the strand, which I thought was,
That's
I
crazy.
mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say is, well, it's more than I was expecting, that's for sure. I didn't think they'd go ahead and ban e-bikes completely. And that just is like the beginning of the scrutiny that's going down out here, mainly in those areas. Like, as you can see at where I ride, I mean, nobody really ever wants to come out here and ride, and I get it. It's like, you know, if you're not familiar with the area, it's just not really somewhere like, for instance, we're at the courthouse right now. This is the courthouse, there's a cop right there. If you're not familiar to the area, it's very intimidating, right, to come out to southern LA, South Central, whatever you want to call it. It's not like a place where most people think to go ride. So I gotta have, it's still like, I mean, unknown how much freedom I'll have going forward out here. You kind of just really do have freedom though, that's how I put it. They don't care about e-bikes around these parts. They really care down there because there's not much else going on, right? There's not much else happening.
Alright guys, if y'all want more, I'll get them out there. I just wanted to go live for a minute and see how this did. Trying something different. Later guys.